Today we're going to be talking about the dollar, guys, more in depth about what could be happening here soon. But before we do, I do want to address this tweet by or from CryptoVinco right here. The XRP community needs to reject Hopium Moon Boys if it wants to succeed. XRP will never hit $10,000. That would give it a market cap of more than $100 trillion. Let's be realistic here. So this tweet shows XRP is going to hit $10,000. I hope everyone is ready for it. Now, guys, so let me talk about what I think first will take place, then I'll address this right here. So, in my belief, I do believe that XRP can hit $100 easily. But the thing is, when the new system is up and running, that's when 4 digits plus hits, in my humble opinion, right? That is my belief. But another thing right here. So let's talk about the nature of XRP, right? So we already know, number one, that market cap is BS, right? It's just an illusion. Go ahead and talk to CoinMarketCap about that. They were manipulating XRP's market cap back at in the last bull run, right? Because it was about to overtake Bitcoin as number one, guys, as first place. So they had to manipulate certain data and whatnot. But I didn't want to say this though. XRP is what in nature? XRP is currency agnostic, meaning it will be the heart of the new financial system, right? Moving all the money, and then as well as what, guys? Deflationary by nature, guys, meaning what? That when so many XRP is being transferred, right? Here and there and here and there, what does that do? Burn a little bit of XRP each time. So, which makes XRP's price, it forces XRP's price to go nowhere but up, guys, right? That's how one day, I mean, he states here, it will never reach $10,000. But what if it does after 30, 50 years, right? Who knows? What if XRP handles all the money of financial institutions like stocks, derivatives, etc.? Somebody did state right here, statistician from Silicon Valley here, mathematic limitations based upon market caps are reliant upon what happened in the past and are more or so irrelevant for crypto's future. This is exactly what's going to happen. I talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it more in depth about my theory of what XRP will do, right? Because I believe many people will get priced out, but how is that possible? If this happens, it will be possible. 2013 celebrating Bitcoin has hit $111. At a time when all the money in the world is being transferred, market cap is meaningless.
I'm right here watching history be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111.
So guys, as soon as XRP goes up and up and up, guess what's going to happen? People start selling, right? This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I have my own strategy that I'm just going to hodl, guys. Not financial advice, but people will get priced out, right? It happens. Look back in every asset. Usually the people who don't get priced out, what happens to them, guys, is that they either lost their Bitcoin or certain assets, or they forgot about it, right? And check back on its price after so many years, and now they see their asset price super high, guys, right? So it's fascinating. What do you guys think about this tweet right here, right? Whether we like it or not, XRP will succeed. Banks agreed upon the future of the financial system. It's that simple, guys. Now, here we go, guys. Pay attention very carefully. Benjamin Cohen is Bank of England starts quantitative easing while also raising interest rates. Credibility equal loss, guys, right? I mean, the credibility was lost back when? A long time ago. Somebody did state down here, I'm pretty sure 2008, guys. But interesting, right? Will this correlate with the Fed as well, perhaps? Bank of England right now, after all, why not? Why shouldn't we print more money? I do believe the Fed will pivot, guys, soon, which means we go up and up and up, which means the collapse might not be here, right? But perhaps it's in 2025. I still have to talk about my thread, how too many people are going to get priced out though. Next week comes from Jason. Full on crash mode. Retail traders spent 18 billion buying put option protection last week, a record. So Leverage traders are betting on very, very bad things happening very, very soon. So a lot of people are extremely bearish, guys, right? Fascinating. What does that tell us? The opposite usually takes place. Perhaps it's time to be bullish. Maybe, guys. And this is how we know when it's time to be bearish or bullish at this time, guys. From trading view, currency strength over the last year. So it all depends on the DXY, the US dollar, right? Compared with every other currency right there, Canadian, Australian, Euros, British, and then Japanese yen. US dollar up, every other currency down, right? Fascinating, isn't it, guys? So what's going to happen now? You know what I believe? This is what I believe. DXY going ballistic. Soon the DXY should top out, which means it inverse correlates with the stocks and cryptos, right? Now let's talk about it more in depth, guys. So the USD is this chart right here. This is Bitcoin down here, okay? So this is how it works. Basically, when we reach Bitcoin's top right here, the DXY started its bull run, right? It already started before, as you guys can see, the first top. It already started, but then it started ramping up and up, or going more parabolic on the second leg right there, guys, right? And then Bitcoin, that was the top. We plummeted, guys. DXY all the way up here because it's inverse correlated, right? If you go down here, look at that. Right before, the bottom of Bitcoin was right there, but then when we officially started the bull run, it was at the top, guys, of the DXY once again, right? DXY down, Bitcoin up. Look at that, guys. Isn't that crazy? This is how we will know when the bottom is in. If you go back here again, dollar top, Bitcoin parabolic run, 2017, 2018, right? So it's fairly simple on what might take place. So let's check this out. So if you go on my main channel from many months ago, guys, my target was 113, around this area, right? Where we are right now. The question is, will we keep going up, or should we say the DXY, right? It seems like we might cool off here in the next few days as well, because overextended, as we see right there. But when the DXY is bullish, guys, it keeps on pumping. But this is how we could probably know the top is so near. This is on the 2-week chart, guys, right? 2-week chart, and look at this. Bearish divergences forming. So that means price, as you guys can see, goes up and up and up. But then on this indicator, it shows down and down and down, right? Losing momentum here very shortly, guys, perhaps. Which tells us that possibly when we do see this next red dot, hopefully soon for the DXY, right? That this is possibly the top right here, guys. 1, 2, 3. If you check on Bitcoin's chart, the same thing happened, right? Multiple times. Again, I'll just be careful, guys. Maybe it's a good time to buy cryptos and whatnot. Perhaps we already bottomed out, right? If you go to this view from Crypto Noob, DXY is forming an ascending broadening wedge, which is doomed to fall down. Again, all this foretells or foreshadows what? The DXY going lower, which tells us cryptos are going to pump, right? We bottomed out, perhaps. Maybe, guys. Now, I do believe XRP will decouple from the rest of the market soon because of what? Of it getting clarity, right? So it all ties in, guys. I'm going to talk more in depth about all that stuff later, though. Now, this is quite interesting. Weekly XRP volume on Binance. Wow, that's a record breaker. Well, you look at that, guys. What? This is how we know too many people bought right there. Now, retail weren't buying, right? Because there's so much fear. Now, who bought? Obviously, the insiders, the whales, all of those people. Because they knew what's upcoming at the end of the day, guys, right? Now, Uncle Crypto tweet out, XRP has officially broke a critical trend line. Are you ready? Right? Champagne, bottles, all this stuff, guys. Congratulations, incoming perhaps. So he's charting out the next few months of what XRP's price action could look like, right? This is what I believe. This is when the case possibly concludes right there, guys, right? Around that area. If not now, obviously. But if it concludes here, what does that mean? XRP gets clarity, right? And XRP literally is going to decouple from every other coin, guys, and it starts just going to keep pumping and pumping and pumping, right? So it's fairly simple, guys, of what might honestly take place. We cannot guarantee everything or anything because there could be several black swans, right? But from everything we have seen, we know what's upcoming. right? We need to close this candle above this trend line as well. Again, breaking through. XRP perhaps is ready to go up and never stop. Now, so we're talking about a lot of bullish stuff happening perhaps. Now let's talk about the bearish side. BC backers, without some kind of giant ramp upward before the daily and weekly candle closes for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, we may be witnessing the start of the Great Depression before our very eyes. So context 1 of 2, right? Similar, and then context 2 of 2. Interesting. And you guys can see the collapse right there. The collapse could be upcoming, but what I believe is to look out for the DXY. It tells everything, guys, right? Money flows in. DXY very strong right now. When the money starts flowing out of the DXY back into crypto and other assets, the bull run resumes at the end, guys, right? So it's fairly simple here. So we have to wait until we know, or when we figure out when the DXY will top. I'm thinking very soon, guys. I mean, my target has already been reached, right? So let's just be prepared and wait and see what happens. But anyways, that's all for you guys. You enjoyed today's video. If you had to, please leave a like, subscribe, amazing day, and yes, see ya.